Got a Sion in here. Customers thinking the back brakes are grinding. They are awful close, worn down, but there is still a little baby bit of padding there. But I noticed when I jacked it up that the wheel bearing's super loose. So we're gonna get it apart, change the wheel bearing, change the brake pads, see if the noise goes away. Stay tuned. Well, and FYI, today is my birthday. I turned 39 today. Getting up there. Where does the time go? All right. Let's start getting this baby apart. Get the brakes off first. Brakes are off. That's just gonna have to hang there, I guess. And let's see. Oh, it's got two different bolts for the caliper bracket. Looks like one's a 17, one's a 14. That's odd. This one must have stripped one out at one time. Let's get 17 loose first. Come on. She's stuck on there. The exhaust fan just blowing apart right there where it meets the tailpipe. Not really that loud though. The other one was a 12 point I was using. See if this will break her loose or not. Yeah, there she goes. Nope, can't get it with my hand yet. Fighting the whole way. There she goes. Okay. Yeah, that one pad was getting real close, but not quite metal to metal yet, so I'm assuming what he was hearing was the wheel bearing. We were going to put new pads on it too, but we got to change this wheel bearing. She's smoked. Yes, sir. Alright, let's see here. What size are these wheel bearing bolts? They're 14. So we got a hole in the spindle here that lines up with it. So we gotta get an extension. Probably should use half inch drive, but we can get it with 3/8, it'll be fine. Jesus Christ, definitely need half inch. I thought it was tight as a bastard. I should spray some PV on the back of the threads. I think they expose out the back of the wheel bearing. See if I can't get a gun on these to get them out. There's one. She is stuck on my socket now. There you go. Next. One of these is going to stick in. Oh, there she goes. There we go. Got the wheel bearing bolts out. I got to unplug a wheel speed sensor from the back before I go flying on her. See if there's one back there. Yes, indeed there is. That's a weird sucker. How the heck's that unplug? Never seen one like that. It's a weird little sucker. I think it's on the bottom right there, up in that hole. Probably gonna have to get a pick or something. Yeah, looks like it. Let me get a pick, see if I can get that unplugged. All right, that makes more sense. This plastic piece unclips from around the plug. And now we're actually at the regular plug, and it looks like I gotta push up from the bottom there. That's weird. It's like you had to unclip that tab and that tab, and this comes off. It's just like a protector slash holder safety deal so that it can't come unplugged. Craziness. Now, let's see if we can get the actual plug off of there. There she goes. Got her unplugged. Okay. Now, let's see if this wheel bearing will pop out. Sometimes you get lucky and they pop right out. Other times they're nightmares. Flashlight before it falls. Yes, sir. There she goes. All right, we're waiting for the parts to come in, so I'll bring you back once the parts come in. Got it. Okay, parts just came in. Let's get her back together. New batting. Ooh, nice. I always like brand new stuff. Get a couple bolts started in this bad boy. Crazy here yet. Just gonna get them all plugged into place. I'll tighten them by hand. I don't want to break anything or smush anything. This impact's pretty strong. She's got some balls, the old Milwaukee. All snugged in. Get them all torque in here. Wow, I'm not going by any torque spec. Tight's tight, too tight's broken. Just get them tightened down. Tight. Check them all once more. Tight. 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 Good to go. Okay, bearing is installed. Throw the rotor on here. And I also did replace the other bolt for the bracket. One's already been replaced. I'm replacing the other one now because that other one was about stripped where the socket goes on it. Get these babies tightened up. Again, not really going to use a torque wrench here. I'll use one on the wheel studs for the lug nuts. But these kind of bolts, just tight as tight. Too tight's broken. Come on, socket, what are you doing to me? Goddamn breaking right in the goddamn way. There we go. Okay. And we're snugged up. Let's pop these sliders, these adjusters out and put some grease on them so they don't seize up. All right, I'm back. Got them all cleaned up, lubed up. Let's see how they'll go in here. rubber on the tip really makes it tight. There it goes. There she goes. That one's moving good now. Yep, slide it in and out. Let the air out from underneath it. There we go. How about this bottom one? Oh, where's the rubber? There it is. Pop that rubber on there. Das Boot. Alright, this one needs some cleaning in here. This won't even fit in it. Got a little brass tipped wire brush deal here. I'm gonna run up in there as soon as I can get this brake caliper out of my way. Okay, see if she'll fit in there now. Oh yeah. Slide right in there, baby. Okay. Let's see here. Everything looks okay there. Nope. Okay. Go. That with a torque wrench before we're done here. We're going to do the brake pads on the other side, but no point in showing you both sides. Just wanted to show you this tool. This is the tool that I use to turn in the spin-in calipers that are, manual spin-in calipers. It's got all different kind of manufacturers on it. Today I'm using that one. And then you look at the puck, it's got notches in it. You find the one that fits the notches and you tighten it to the right, and it pushes it in. I'll throw it on the video. I think hopefully you can see this. Get her in there, get her locked in. You don't want to spin this thing like crazy or like an impact or anything. Nice and slow, and it'll take it in. You're pushing the hydraulic fluid or the brake fluid back in the whole system, so take your time. Alright, I think that might be it. Let's see if she'll fit back on here. Yep, she's in far enough. I already got the sliders or the adjusters greased. Just gotta throw the bolts back in this one and she'll be done. Alright, we got the tires all torqued down. Pull all these lift arms out from underneath it, take her for a test drive, she's done.